Happy 2018. I did something that I honestly didn't think I wanted to do, but I did it and I feel better about myself after doing it. I watched My Little Pony. When My Little Pony first came out, I didn't like the hype of it. I thought it was insane that so many people were just worshiping it. I didn't get it. I didn't want to get it. I was content, okay? I avoided it and I was alright. And then recently, like right before 2018 started, like a week before, it appeared on my YouTube. I was like, what the hell? And yeah, I was totally impressed by it. I was impressed by the characters and the direction and the animation. All of it was pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. I mean, yes, can I just say pretty good for a show that, just has all this worship to it. Every time I go on YouTube, there were just animated videos with the characters, and me myself, I couldn't understand. All right, they don't even look like horses to me. When I look at them, they look like Powerpuff Girls mixed with these dog rabbit creatures. And yes, I recognize that they are horses when they neigh, when they make hoof jokes, when they say every little pony. Oh, how their pet name for other people is Sugar Cube. That's cute, okay? I appreciate that. Do I get why people love the design? I mean, I don't because I think it's too bright and colorful, but it totally works for what it's trying to do. But no, once you get past the Eastery concept, there is more to it. It's just very interesting characters. Honestly, if you were to change the design of these characters, I would think it was a great show. Any other characters have design, I'll get to that in a second, but I'm going to say what about My Little Pony. This show, the, original 2011 show continuing on to its 8th season, what I can say about that. I'm impressed very much by two certain characters. One is Pinkie Pie, because even though she's the ditz, she's not an idiot. That is a great change of pace, okay? Yes, she's crazy. She's like flying around the fifth dimension and all that. She's just insane and she doesn't give a fuck. It's amazing. But she's not exactly stupid. I mean, she may not be brilliant, but she has common sense. She just does not care. And that is such a relief. Okay, people think that to be happy, you have to be stupid. And she's not. She's just silly. She just, holds on to her ridiculousness to like the umpteenth level. She's the most cartooniest part of this show. And that's pretty amazing. Like, they really up it to not really SpongeBob levels, to just more of almost Deadpool like levels. It's incredible. The other character I'm really impressed by is Twilight Sparkle. I like it because usually when girl characters are smart, they're kind of stale and bitter, and they got this whole, only talk in like techno language that no one can understand, and they're really dry. And yes, Twilight is pretty dry. I actually like how she rarely smiles, but it's more of that she's just a very serious bookworm. She's a good student, okay? She reminds me of when I was in college and like there were people taking 12 classes at one time. I thought they were crazy. But no, she's just serious. She's just a good student, okay? She really likes books, she really likes knowledge, and she's always searching for it. And yes, I appreciate her sarcasm. It's not overly done to the point of meanness. It's just more of, okay, yeah. It takes a second to really impress her. And it's nice. It's a nice change of pace. She's a character you can follow. Okay, you're not going to really warm up to her so easily because, she isn't cuddly and she isn't too sweet. But that's kind of the charm. It's almost like Mary Poppins, she doesn't smile, but she's always right. And when she's not right, she at least tries to do better. And yeah, she can be sensitive, but she's not like, cuddly and needy. And that is a really nice change of pace. So yeah, I like My Little Pony. Do I love it? No, but I can see what people love about it. And now I'm going to talk about the few episodes that I've been rewatching because I just found them absolutely hilarious and kind of wonderful. Let's see. The one where Scootaloo, one of the little sister ponies, meets Rainbow Dash's parents. It's hilarious, okay? Because Scootaloo absolutely adores and idolizes Rainbow Dash, and she's just freaking out that she's meeting the people that created Rainbow Dash, and boy, did they create her. Like, not only is the resemblance so strong, and that's really interesting, because usually, like, the color combination between families is just, you pick one color out and kind of switch it around, kind of like the Apple family. But no, it's pretty hilarious how supportive Rainbow Dash's family is. Okay, they love and adore her so much to everything she does, pretty much is magic. So yeah, they're just like those sports fans that are so incredibly enthusiastic, and it mortifies Rainbow Dash. She loves her parents, but she's absolutely humiliated by it. And it's just hilarious to watch. And Scootaloo's sitting on the side taking pictures of it. It's like, this is still incredible. I keep rewatching that episode because it's so funny. Oh my god. And let's see. Oh, the other episode I very much enjoy watching is the one about the perfect pair, where Applejack's parents meet and fall in love and all that jazz. And yeah, you think that a Romeo and Juliet story would be boring, but it's actually really cute and sweet, and I don't know, it's just really timed well. Usually with the Apple family, I can appreciate how they get along so well, but yeah, mostly they just get me by those ridiculous accents. That twang is very funny. But no, The Perfect Pair is a very sweet episode. Like, I barely even know these characters, but I still got a really good feel from it just because, the earnest from everyone was just really nice. So that was really, really sweet. Let's see. Ooh, the one where the Apple family goes and visits Pinkie Pie's family. And that's hilarious to me because, wow, bright, bubbly Pinkie Pie comes from an Amish family. They are rock farmers, for God's sakes. They are gray, and she is pink, and they named her Pinkamena. So, what the hell? But I can tell they're her family because they over-explain stuff and she over-explains stuff. The tone is totally different, but still it's a trait I think they passed on. Plus, her sister Maud is just hilarious, and it's really sweet how Pinkie Pie is so undyingly loyal to her sister. Maud, she's really just absolutely deadpan, emotionless. She likes rocks. They made her as boring as could possibly be. It almost bleeds terrible. But it's also done in kind of an endearing way that Maud is self-aware. And, she wants to change, but she's also totally cool with who she is. It's not contradictory. It's more of she's usually cool with herself, but once in a while she wants more. And it's nice. And it's just so freaking sweet how Pinkie Pie is so loyal to her. And Maud loves her sister too. She doesn't show it. I mean, she does in her small Maud ways, but their relationship is just hilarious to me. It's so funny. Ooh, and the episode about Fluttershy telling her lazy ass brother to get off of his ass or flank. It was so impressive to me because usually, in real life, when girls think they have to tell a guy what to do, they think they're just automatically being a bitch, and that's stupid. Okay, if you happen to be in a situation where you know better, you should tell somebody who's doing the wrong thing to do the right thing. And Fluttershy does that, and she doesn't come off as a bitch about it. She just is serious. She's just being firm. And that is so refreshing. It's like, yes, you can tell dudes what to do when you are right. It's great. Oh, and her relationship with Discord kind of just makes me want to watch Beetlejuice again. Watch it and you'll find out. So yeah, My Little Pony, I get why people like it. I get that it is kind of epic in some portions. But mostly the aspect I love most about it is that these female characters are adults, okay? They live on their own, they have jobs, they have career goals, they have wants and needs, they're pretty independent. That is refreshing to watch. It's very interesting. Because growing up and even today, most of the, animated features I would watch about girls on TV or even in books was always about them in high school, was always some kind of school setting. I found that super boring. But no, even though these are talking animals, they are still young women who live on their own and do their own thing. Their lives circle around, hanging out with their friends and doing their jobs and trying out new stuff. It's kind of mature in a way, and I really appreciate that, while still being very interesting and funny. It's a good balance. And then it brings me to how much I hate Equestria girls on that principle, because in making them human, they've aged them down, and it brings them back into that stupid mold that I don't particularly like. I will admit that I did watch the very first movie, and yeah, seeing a character who is a horse turn into a human and have to hold things with her hands instead of her mouth, or unicorn horn, that's pretty hilarious. That's kind of amazing. That was very funny, But really, it would only work for that movie, okay? It's kind of like when the Rugrats had that episode where they turned into teenagers and they jumped from baby to teenager. It's interesting to see these characters in a canon setting being totally different, but also being completely themselves. But I don't think it's worth a show. All Grown Up was super boring, and Equestria Girls, I just don't like that they're teenagers. I don't. I am sick to death of teenagers. Yes, I loved Monster High, but that's because they were monsters. And I have a thing for monsters. But yeah, My Little Pony, they're still going on in their pony series, and that's fine. I'm happy that's still a thing. But I don't think Equestria Girls was a good idea. I get it. They wanted to sell people toys, but I don't like it. But I will continue to watch My Little Pony. Am I going to write fanfics about it and animate to it? No. Does it inspire me to try to make good stories that are fair to its characters while still being magical and fun and really just having a kind nature that isn't too sugary and dreamy, just more of simple decency? Yes, that's what I get from My Little Pony. So yes, you earn my respect. Thank you, My Little Pony. I'm happy you still exist. Continue with the seasons, because even the newest one's still pretty